Hey, everyone, here with the weekly update for August 30th of 2015. And that's basically the update now. So, haven't been really working a lot on uploading videos this past week. As you know, I was working on fixing a computer for Colonel 112, well, for his dad. So, most of the week I was doing that, and then watching Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and things like that. So I didn't really get much uploading done. Maybe a Mario hack video or two. So today is basically going to be spent finishing off the Mario hack, Final Fantasy 13, and we'll hopefully get back into Sonic Generations. Now, the reason there is no Sonic Generations is when I upgraded my computer to Windows 10, I kept all my information, but my computer was running really, really slow. Oh, well, it was running slow, I should say. And at first, and then some of the display drivers and things like that weren't working that well. So I hit the refresh button in the settings, and what that does is it wipes the computer of any apps you have. So any apps like not files, if you got any video files saved or anything like that, that's fine. But any apps you had installed. So if you had like Google Chrome installed, if you had like Steam games installed, it wipes those from your computer. Makes it look like a fresh install if you install it cleanly. So by doing that, it erased all my Steam games. Gratefully, Final Fantasy 13 is saved to Steam and saved to the cloud. So did Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, all the Final Fantasy games did that. Unfortunately, Sonic Generations didn't do that, and I thought it did. So when I went to play Sonic Generations after reinstalling it, it didn't know and continue, and no save file was found. So all the work I had was gone. So what I'm doing now is instead of playing Sonic Generations off my PC, I'm slowly working my way back up in that off my PS3, which is to my left. So I am basically in Sky Sanctuary now. I do have all the red rings for Green Hill Zone, all the red rings for Chemical Plant Zone, and then after Chemical Plant Zone, I think I only got some red rings in the rest of the stages. So I'm gonna do like Sky Sanctuary, the first boss, um, City Escape, no, Speed Highway and City Escape, and then I'll be up back. Now I might get the red rings off for those stages before I start resuming the LP. So hopefully I can get that done today, maybe, or get some of it done today. But I'm going to focus on the Mario hack today, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 7, possibly Final Fantasy 8 on much games. Final Fantasy 7 8 for much games, of course. And then, if time permits, I'll try to get some Sonic Generations done on my PS3. So, yeah, that's basically the update on the game. So this week you should see more of the Mario hack, Bowser's Charismatic Trap, hopefully some Final Fantasy 13 and FF7 and FF8 on much games, and hopefully maybe by the weekend I'll be able to start this coming weekend I'll be able to have Sonic Generations resume. Once the Mario hack is done, I will bring back Wind Waker. For people who are wondering, Wind Waker will return. I haven't had a chance to record it and things like that. I'm focusing on other projects, which I shouldn't have been doing. I should have been focusing on Wind Waker. But I guess I could be focused on Wind Waker while I'm trying to get Sonic Generations back. But now I'm going to finish the Mario hack first. And then I'll have FF13's by itself then. And then I'll be able to get, Wind Waker back into it. And Sonic Generations. Once Wind Waker or Sonic Generations is done, because Final Fantasy 13 is not going to be done for a while, I do have another game in mind. I have never branched into this genre a lot. I played it a lot, but I mean LP'd it. And those would be like tactical RPGs, Final Fantasy Tactics, front mission games, uh, Fire Emblem, yeah, Fire Emblem, and things like that. So, in the future, I am probably going to jump into the tactical RPG. It will not be Final Fantasy Tactics. I can guarantee you that will not be the first one. It will either be Front Mission series, Shining Force, or Fire Emblem. Most likely, I'm leaning towards Fire Emblem. Which game in the Fire Emblem series? I'm thinking of the first one that was released on the Game Boy Advance. And that one I think came out in, well, the series basically started in the early 90s. It was basically Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, and that was for the Falcom, which is the normal Nintendo. So I might start with that one, but I haven't decided yet what one I'm going to start with. Anybody who is into the Fire Emblem series, comment below which one do you think I should start with? Because as you know, when it came to Final Fantasy, I never did start with Final Fantasy 1, I started with Final Fantasy 7, so it doesn't matter what order in the timeline or release date. I'll do whatever I want. So keep in mind that the 3DS one, Fire Emblem Awakening, I think I do have that game. I'm still testing my 3DS capture card, so I might even start off with that one, but I doubt it. I'd rather start off with an older Fire Emblem game. So yeah, just comment below which Fire Emblem game you think. If I do Fire Emblem, which one I should start with. If I do Shining Force, I'll start with Shining Force 1. If I do Front Mission, I'll probably start with Front Mission 3. Because that was my favorite one. I'm also leaning towards Xenosaga. Because I had the Xenosaga games, and I do like Xenosaga. They're not tactical at all. But I do have quite a few games in mind. Keep in mind, these games will not start until I finish either Wind Waker or Sonic Generations. Actually, one of them might start after I finish the Mario hack, but not until I resume Wind Waker. Probably not. Most likely I'll wait till after Wind Waker, because I don't want to have 4 LPs on the go. So, Wind Waker is pretty close to being done. Sonic Generations is actually not that far off either once it gets back up to what was 2. There's not much left to it. So I can probably finish Sonic Generations and Wind Waker pretty quickly. I didn't really buy any new games except for Mega Man. It was Mega Man Legacy Collection for the PC on Steam. Mega Man 1 through 6. I'm kind of a bit disappointed in it for one reason. It didn't include Mega Man 7 or 8. I don't know why. It probably would have been hard to code 7 and 8 into it. Hell, it probably would have been hard to code 9 and 10 into it. So I think Capcom was a little bit lacking there. It should have came with all 10 Mega Man games, or at least the first 8. Because, it has the NES ones, but you could probably also put in, Mega Man 7 wouldn't have been hard to put in. Mega Man Base wouldn't have been hard to put in. And Mega Man 8 wouldn't have been hard to put in. Because you can put Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8 PlayStation games on the PC, so why come you can't put Mega Man 8? And I don't think Sony would have anything against it, because, yes, it was a game on the Sony PlayStation, but Capcom owns the rights to Mega Man, so that shouldn't have been the issue. Anyway, and then, of course, 9 and 10. I don't know. They should have been able to put those on, so it would have been nice to add 7, 8, 9, and 10, but, it's a great game so far. I do like it. So, you might see Mega Man in the future. If I do the Mega Man games, I'll do the Mega Man Legacy Collection from Steam. But that'll be in the future. That's about it. I really don't have anything else to say. Right now, the Much Games Hall of Fame tournament was pretty successful this year. There should be some kind of, I will say now, that there is going to be, of course, people already knew this, there is going to be an announcement video of the 10 games that are being, I think it's 10 games, yeah, 10 games, that are going to be inducted this year, and what game won the Hall of Fame, because we never announced that yet. So, that video was being worked on for the last few weeks, and there's different things. And there's a there should be a finished project for it. Cole is working on that, I think today. So I'm not sure if that's going to be up today. It might be up tomorrow. We were hoping to have it up by the end of August, which is tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for that. For the Hall of Fame announcement video, there will be 10 games. Like I said, one game was picked by you, the fans, for the Much Games God's channel. The other 9 were picked by members of the Much Games crew. And I'm not saying who picked what games. That will be in the video that is done. So yeah, that's about it. And I think I shall see you all next week, which will be basically the 6th of September, which is Labor Day weekend. So not tomorrow, but next Monday I'll have an extra day off. Yay! But anyway, I'll see you all next week. Peace out.